Steve, tell us, the tax bill, I don't know how we deal with it. And you're right, Congressman King and Donovan and Leonard Lance and everybody. And we had a great chat with Mike Kelly, Congressman Kelly. Yeah, he's a great guy and positive about it. So is it good for the country? But after a while, you're in Essex County, man. And even in Hunterdon, where I am, the taxes in Jersey, it just doesn't stop, Steve.
Listen, first of all, I love Congressman Kelly. His only problem is he's got to come out of his shell a little bit and have a little more energy. I love him. But here's where I disagree with him and some others. I am not convinced. I don't know the president's motivation. I don't know Paul Ryan's motivation. I know they want to get the country getting back on track economically. And I will also say this, for everyone who's getting a break, for every individual, for every corporation, I am hoping and praying that it helps not only their lives, but it fuels the economy and it creates more jobs. I'm hoping and praying. But let me say this. For those of us who live in very high income state taxes like New Jersey, almost 9%, and ridiculous property taxes, right? I'm not trying to blues. All I'm saying is this. That deduction, the ability to deduct that from your federal taxes was huge. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, California, all happen to be blue states that didn't vote for Trump. I'm sure it's an absolute coincidence that the state and local deductions were no longer there. I'm sure it's a coincidence, but I'll say this. Our homes are going to be worth less. We will have less money. From my perspective, my accountant told me the number yesterday that he thought it was going to be, and my hernia got bigger right in that moment as soon as he told me how much more I was going to have to pay. But I'll say this, less money for our families, less money for our kids to go to school, some of us. And the whole thing that millionaires, people who make tons of money are going to be helped. Yeah, well, it depends upon where you live and what you pay in local property taxes. That doesn't give local politicians who drive up our property taxes and state politicians who drive up our taxes a pass. I do not give them a pass on this. And if there's a millionaire's tax in New Jersey under incoming Governor Phil Murphy, then I'm looking at residency in Florida.
You would never. You're like me, though. You'll never. But honestly, but how many of our friends? We'll let you go, Steve. How many of our friends actually come over and say, "Oh yeah, well I've been down in Florida." They go 6 months in one day, and they're Florida residents, and they've been in New Jersey their whole life. It's because of the tax situation. And I hope your personal friend, Governor-elect Murphy, doesn't really just instill all these taxes, Steve. I'm just saying.
Listen. First of all, Governor Murphy is not a personal friend yet. Governor Christie is a personal friend. Governor Murphy may be at some point. It may not be after our
conversation this morning.
When I talked to him about my situation. No, I'm only kidding. Listen, I understand why he wants to raise taxes on millionaires. We do need the revenue, but I am afraid. I'll say it to him and I'll say it publicly. I am afraid, not of me, not of you, because we're staying. I am extremely concerned about how many friends I know who are able to, and in fact, leave this state, and we no longer get their income taxes, and that worries me. Complex stuff. But listen, it's a beautiful day. I wish everyone at the AM970 family and your wonderful audience all the great health while I go in for this massive hernia procedure that's supposed to take 20 minutes.
You've timed it perfectly. Honey, could you lift that up for me, please? I can't. Honey, will you wrap that present for me, please? I can't. You picked the perfect time, Steve. I'm telling Steve, Merry Christmas to your beautiful family, Steve Adubato, and for all that you do for AM970 Answer. We love you, man, and wishing you the best for this Christmas holiday.
All the best, everyone. Take care.
Okay, Steve, thanks, man, and good luck.